Okay guys, back for another cast in the druid. Last time I logged out in Undercity after handing in the quest from the I think it was the elite quests in Hillsbradford Hills. And while I was sort of re-stashing my stuff, mana, food items, potions, whatever, I realized that I'm pretty low on, as you can see here, on sort of the regular food, and there was a couple of other items. Um, and I could just go buy some food at one of the vendors, but I'm actually kind of loaded with the food items. I just need to process them, and in order to process them, I would like to enhance my skills in, uh, well, actually both main professions and secondary professions, meaning cooking, first aid, and fishing. So, in order to, me, the completionist, get all the quests sort of, then there's actually here in Orgrimmar. So yeah, I traveled from Undercity to Orgrimmar. There's a continuation of the fishing quest here at Lumark. He's a fishing trainer. He will offer this quest you too good. Then there is up here a hint to where you should go by the first aid trainer of where you should go and complete further first aid skill. And now that I'm here, I might as well pick up Rig Wars for um, Gnomrigon. So first of all, I'm gonna pick up this one, the fishing quest. It's the only one that's, I'd say, relatively dangerous, really. Oh, and yeah, and then I got a cooking quest here as well. That's actually the main thing I came for. But like I said, I might as well pick up all these other quests here in Orgrimmar as well. So when you pick up this quest for Gnomrigon, then there's a voice here, sort of whispering you. It's Sovik. It's this guy. There's no question mark, but when you then ask him what he wants, then he offers you another quest. Long story short, it has to do with it's rather difficult for Horde to get to Gnomrigon without getting flagged. And it's an incredibly long journey as well. So the developers made it so that you could get teleported from Booty Bay to Gnomrigon. But that's another story. I'll take it when I get sort of closer to actually want to go to Gnomrigon. Anyway, cooking trainer, by the way, is up here. Samja. And yes, I'm here in my lovely Halloween disguise, where I can actually sort of still look this way and use my travel form. It's pretty cool. So, she has a follow-up quest to if you are level 35, which I am, and has a skill level of 225, then she will offer this quest to go to Gadgetzan. The guy down in Gadgetzan offer you a new quest, and pretty much some of the stuff for the new quest I grinded, including these eggs. They were like 50 silver a piece in on the auction house, and I thought, well, that was a bit of a robbery. I'm pretty well off economically, but I don't like paying, say, 50, it was like 50 silver per egg, and I need 12 of them. So that would be like 6 gold for something I could grind in a couple of minutes. Maybe 10 minutes, and so I prefer to grind it myself. So I did grind these eggs on my warrior. I'm just gonna pick up the last of these sort of secondary quests leading to further advancement. It's down here by the first aid trainer. So the fishing quest, I think it's a bit too dangerous. I might want to get a level, 2 or 3 more levels before I engage in that. It's because I have to sort of go into territories that are uh, that have mobs that are, I think, 40 plus, something like that, and it might be a little, too risky to engage in that quest as level 35. So, but the thing is that all 3 quests here, even though they said it's 40 level 45 quests, it's definitely possible to do them before this. Um, and the requirements for all 3 of them are level 35 character level, and then that you are maxed out. Just gonna. Oh, okay. So apparently I can't use the skin um, on the taxi here. Fair enough. But like I said, you have to be level 35 character level, and then uh, you have to have have capped out your current skill level. So 225 cooking, first aid, and fishing is maximum uh, until you reach level 35, and then you'll be offered these quests for further advancement. And then after that, it's your new skill level when you complete these assignments or hand-ins or whatever it is. You can then increase all 3 of them to 300. So I'm gonna take the flight and I'm gonna record it just so you can see what's actually in this. Um, Normally I just fly to, if it's a long flight, I'll take the flight off screen so you don't have to spend your time on the scenic route here, even though it's quite nice. Um, and in this episode I'm pretty much just gonna hand in the follow-up quest to this by the cook in Gadgetzan in Tanaris. And I guess it goes without saying that I can't fly down here unless I've been here before, but while I was doing 1,000 Needles, I just ran this way to Gadgetzan, right in the neighboring area, without any danger really, because when you reach Gadgetzan, there's hardly any mobs here. When you come from up here, and then you can pretty much run straight into the city without meeting any level. Yeah, what is this area? Probably like 40, late 30 to 50, something like that. The fishing quest, just that now I got time to talk about it. I have to talk to a guy down here, Nat Pagel, world famous in World of Warcraft fisherman. Uh, Normally, you could sort of bypass, as it's a pretty high level area, like 40 plus here. Um, Normally you can sort of bypass a lot of mobs and problems by simply swimming, but there are mobs even in the water that are pretty high level. Further, we got the Alliance main base in the area. It's actually this whole island here that I would have to sort of swim around and get in here, but it's mainly due to the mobs that are surrounding the NPC himself here that I'm not too fond about. So I'm gonna wait a couple of levels. There's no rush with the fishing anyway. It can wait. Traveling over land from the Barrens is pretty hopeless. There's a lot of mobs here, wilderness. Not wilderness. Yeah, it's a wilderness, but it's like bestiary mobs, like spiders and stuff, and lots of them are stealth that can web you, etc., etc. So it's pretty suicidal to go through the direct route, you could say, due to my low level. And then finally, the Horde Trauma. It's fairly easy to get to. It's done in around the Highlands. I haven't explored it yet, and it's kind of a high level area to me. And then again, it's not actually, because it starts around level 32. I have a level 32 quest here that I obtained in Hillsbad Foothills in the neighboring zone, and from there I'm probably I'm gonna run. I haven't got the fly point here yet, so I'm gonna run from Hillsbad, complete this quest, and then run up to the base. There's another level 34, I think, and then I might as well do this sort of triage quest while I'm here. Um, there's some kind of, yeah, the Dr. Gregory there that will instruct you further on what to do. And that's about it, really. So, back to the cooking quest. The material, the follow-up quest to Gadgetzan You Go is getting these materials. 10 zesty clam meat. Usually you get them these for higher level turtles. And the Alteric Swiss here I bought from it's not all the sort of innkeepers that have this particular cheese, but the one in Thunderbluff actually does. And in order to complete the quest I need 20 of those. And then finally I need 12 giant eggs. They can drop from various mobs, but I had my warrior grind some in Hinterlands, as he was that's my level 56 warrior, as he was let's see, Hinterlands up here. Down in this area there was abundance of owl beasts. What I'm actually seeking to become myself, or a moonkin. They look like a moonkin, and they have a fairly high chance to drop these eggs, probably like 70-80%, something like that. At least it's so easy to grind those eggs that I didn't want to pay 50 silver a pop. I guess I'm too cheap for that after all. And at the moment I just sort of have I have room to grind these quests, these with the secondary skills. And by room I mean I got experience room, you could say, because as you can see I'm level 35. The lowest quest I got at the moment are level 32, and I think there are only a few. It'll change at some point, because when I'm done with Scarlet Monastery, besides all the experience from the mobs there, you can see I got quite a bit of quests in Scarlet. All these here are, these 4 quests are in Scarlet Monastery. I'm hopefully gonna do Scarlet Monastery with David. He's working pretty hard to get his warrior back up. I think he's like level 25 now or something like that. The warrior that that unfortunately died due to a disconnect. Anyway, let's complete this. So, I gotta talk to Dirge, quick cleave here. And he then offer a new quest. If you are level 35 and have 225 cooking skill. So I'm just gonna accept it and complete it right away. The materials, like I said, I have them already. And ta-da! Huge chunk of experience, and as you can see here, my cooking skill is now enhanced to 300. So, as usual guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Take care, bye bye.